So, how do generative models enable us to create new types of applications and solutions? Generative models excel at understanding context, filtering relevant information, and synthesizing data into a coherent narrative. We can pass generative models the context behind user queries, enabling them to be effective in tasks like personalizing content recommendations or tailored responses in chatbots. And tasks related to natural language processing, or NLP, become significantly more straightforward. These models can understand, generate, and even translate languages with high proficiency. Products and tasks that use images or allow users to manipulate images can leverage generative image models. Integrating computer vision capabilities using generative models is significantly less work than using traditional AI models to accomplish the same tasks. Designing and developing features, applications, and solutions that leverage generative models is different than developing with traditional AI systems. Instead of just analyzing and predicting data, we can generate entirely new data that's coherent and contextually relevant. The capabilities of these models opens up a realm of possibilities for you to create innovative applications. These new capabilities create new categories of applications and make development of some solutions a lot easier. Generative AI models can draft articles, marketing copy, narrative, or analytical content like reports. Consider applications like Canva, Lensa, or Writer.com. These applications are full-featured solutions for workflows that generate and modify text, images, and specific types of content for users. Natural conversation powered by large language models can handle customer queries, provide information, and engage users in casual chat. Companies can build new customer-centric chatbot solutions that delight users with their ability to understand and empathize with the context of the user. Retrieval augmented generation solutions, known as RAG, combine the ability of models to retrieve information from a database and document sources, and then use that information to generate content and contextually relevant responses. You can use RAG to build applications that contain question answering features, chatbots, document summarization and analysis, or content recommendations. It's also possible to fine-tune a generative model and build applications that use the model. This is when you train a generative model, like open source models, on specific data to make it more suitable for niche tasks, such as medical diagnosis from X-ray images or specific domain question and answering. The advantage of this approach is that you can also host the model in an organization's secure cloud environment. Cloud providers also offer tools for fine-tuning and deploying models in order to keep the data in fine-tuned models private. You can build entirely new applications and solutions using generative models, but let's consider adding generative AI features to existing applications. Existing applications, from content management systems to customer service platforms, can integrate generative AI features to enhance their offerings. For example, an e-commerce platform like Etsy or Wix can use generative AI to automatically draft product descriptions, answer customer queries, or build product web pages. Large software products like Microsoft Office and Google Workspace are integrating LLMs in word processing products or image generation models into presentation software products. Grammarly uses LLMs for an auto-suggestion and feature to rewrite text in its product. This is only a short list of all the unlocked possibilities and opportunities in this space. I encourage you to explore these and other applications to spark ideas for apps that use generative AI or integrate them into existing ones. It seems exciting to go all in on generative AI, and it's true you can start building amazing features right now. But you'll quickly run into some risks and challenges. Using these models for development can be magical, but also mystifying. Some issues you'll quickly run into are that generative model outputs can sometimes be off target or incorrect. It's crucial to understand that these models provide probabilistic outputs based on their training data, which doesn't guarantee correctness. Generative models are trained on biased data sets, so they can produce outputs that perpetuate or amplify harmful stereotypes or prejudices, leading to skewed perceptions and discriminatory output. This can be an organizational risk if you're outputting biased content to users. Developers and businesses should set up evaluation frameworks to assess the accuracy and relevance of the model outputs. Feedback loops where human reviewers can validate the model's responses can be beneficial. It's also essential to be transparent with users about the model's capabilities and limitations. On a practical note, don't forget there are costs involved with leveraging LLMs in your development. Be prepared for the cost of API calls, custom model hosting, and cloud services. If your app gets popular, it will cost more than hosting a web app and using cloud database services like you might be used to. Generative AI is revolutionizing how we approach application development. Whether it's enhancing existing applications or creating new, innovative solutions, the potential of generative AI is huge. However, as with all new technologies, it's essential to be aware of the challenges it creates and use it responsibly.